to match on these two teams, Weekend Minds versus ArkAngel Onage.
Yep.
Now we're seeing, oh, they banned out the Leomord. They don't want to deal with this Leomord. So this is a respect ban on the side of Weekend Minds.
Your team is
The Grok as well as the Gushen banned out by ArkAngel Onage.
Look how ArkAngel Onage answered that Leomord ban of Wicked Minds. We know that the Lunox is actually one of the meta mages right now in the current season of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So, you know, this actually I would, although the description of this hero Lunox is just a mage, you know, I would personally treat her as a mage assassin, just like a Selena as well. You know, someone who can dive in clashes, plus having the sustain with the ultimate that she has. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of flexibility with a particular hero that you can, like you said, is listed as a mage, but kind of play it like an assassin where you burst down heroes from the backlines and just try to be so mobile around the map, because again you do have a lot of mobility with you. It's not as much as an assassin, but for a mage, that's already a surplus for you, because you have so much mobility. But on the other side, there is the outlaw. There's the Kaya pick from Wicked Minds.
And the Lancelot, let's see which hero they're gonna pick for the fourth one. So far a while ago, we didn't see any any marksman at all, right?
Oh yeah.
So both of them opted for a no marksman setup. I think this is a type of play that we are drafting that you'll see on ArkAngel, you know, teams, Wicked Minds and Onage. Well, they don't really play a lineup with marksman, but are they gonna change it right now as ArkAngel Onage tries to highlight and actually picks this carry at the moment. By the way, guys, just so you know, the ban heroes for this week 2 of our regular season for MPL season 2 are Hanabi as well as
Kimi,
the new hero Kimi.
Yeah,
so
they can't be used. That's if you're wondering why they haven't picked. No, they can't be used. They're automatically banned from the pool. What is the last pick here for Wicked Minds? Are they gonna go for the classic Akai this time, with in combination with the Kaya? Pretty deadly combination as far as team fights go. And again, Wicked Minds, they are banking on this big ticket ultimates that they want to combo as a team. Let's see if it will be a different story this time. Maybe this game they will try to group up and try to take the fights as a team. Let's see. ArkAngel Onage, they will last pick with Lolita. No, I think it was the carry last pick, right?
Yeah. One thing to notice in the lineup of Onage at the moment, they don't really have a true assassin in their lineup. They have 2 mages, but the Lunox can actually act as an assassin mage, but she doesn't have any retribution. I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, we saw the retribution was actually taken by the Alice. Quite usual for the current, you know, meta of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, where the Alice tries to farm ahead compared to his teammates with the help of other, you know, other heroes with, you know, DPS or burst, just like they carry. You know, why did they have to make the Alice go online early on? You know, you know, the mobility plus the sustain plus the damage as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think that because when you give retribution to Alice, it kind of speeds up the farming. Not only that, you also give a lot of experience to the hero. And as a player, if you have this Alice which can be online as fast as possible, it can rotate to other parts of the map. It can do some assassinations if it can, if the opportunity presents itself. But as far as being online goes, you want to have your Alice to be active as early as possible so that it can contribute overall to your teamfight strategy. But we are going to head to game number 2 of Wicked Minds versus Onage.
Again, the score right now is 1-0 in favor of Team ArkAngel Onage. And I also want to add up, the Alice doesn't really need a teleport or, you know, other spells, because she has this skills wherein she can teleport already, so the retribution definitely would already be fine. Petrify can be used as well, but of course, because they don't, you know, the lineup of Onage doesn't really have a true assassin, they would work on the Alice having a retribution instead.
Oh, look at this. Level 2 already for the members of Onage as they're driving through, but will not be able to close out on 1 kill. You know, it's very important in one of those jungle invades, you know, to get the level 2 as soon as possible as a team. When you have a better artillery versus your opponent, but head up into the middle. The two tanks trying just to brawl against each other, wrestle against each other. Here around the mid lane.
And on the top lane though, they left alone the carry because of course they want the carry to farm as soon as possible as well. They want the carry to go online. Their lineup, the lineup of ArkAngel ONH is more of great for the late game time, but let's see here a very aggressive Lancelot. Oh my goodness.
Aggressive Lancelot indeed.
Forcing the carry to actually back away. And of course, the carry is feeling the pressure in the top lane. Let's look at the other parts of the map.
Turtle has resurrected. Let's see if there will be any contest between both of these teams. As the show being found by the Akai. Akai gets away. And it seems to me that Wicked Minds and ONH, they are both trying to be passive again at the early minutes. Like the last time. But whoa, Wicked Minds actually telling us that it's not going to be the case. They are going to be able to take out the turtle, quickly enough before anyone from ONH is here, and that is the Kagura scoring the kill onto the turtle.
I thought the Lunox almost get that last hit on the turtle, but of course, it's really important to get that turtle, especially the first two turtles of the game. I mean, it would boost up your gold lead, and the gold, of course, could turn into, an exchange for equipment or items that would definitely make a change or give a change. But let's look at the fight ongoing in the bottom lane.
They're jumping on Jay. Jay taken out. That's the first blood in the favor of ONH. Might convert this to a tower push, but it seems to me that ONH just want to try to send Wicked Minds away from their own jungle, as they are trying to take this buff as well. Can they take it though? There will be a contest from Wicked Minds. Panda doesn't want this to happen. Panda is gonna contest this jungle, but of course that is CKTD to get the last hit and get the buff himself. Panda with the ultimate, it's not much, but it's gonna work to fend off ArkAngel ONH. This time the jump in from Rio. Lusty very low. It is gonna be Lusty going down, as well as Fuzaken, and that is the Cho try to run away. 3 members down from ONH.
Well, I think the Cho knows that he's gonna die already. That's why he went into the base of their opponent. Plus, him trying to back away, far away from his base, that is actually to zone out or buy time for his teammates, ArkAngel ONH. So that was totally fine. Although, yeah, he got killed, and it's definitely much better if he actually, lasted longer or stayed alive.
And unfortunately for ONH, they gave so much to Wicked Minds in that engagement. 3 kills, not of controlling the map. Now L gonna be jumped upon. There are 3 members of ONH in here controlling down L, and L is not likely to survive this one.
Definitely
Even
not.
Carbonara getting the last hit that time.
Right. And still, though, you can notice in the current until this current game time, the Akari is still on the top lane. It's totally fine. He's basically just farming, making sure that he's gonna get enough gears before he actually joins any fights, instead of putting herself in danger. So yeah.
But JP is quite high as far as levels go. It's level 8 as of this moment. Far from anyone from this game. I think that that aggressive maneuver from ONH gave so much space to the Lancelot. Now he's at level 8.
Level 8 indeed.
So much farm on his hands.
And on the same lane as the carry, but the carry is just level 6. But here we can see here ArkAngel Wicked Minds trying to get the second turtle of the game.
Can they get it all? Yes, it is their attribution, but the ultimate from the Lolita gonna land onto just one, onto Rio. Are they converging with the Kagura? No, they will not be able to control him. He's gonna be able to dash away, but Panda is the one going down. Lancelot diving Lembot. This time of Lembot with the moves. He gets the kill in the end. What a play from Lembot right there.
I think there was too much aggression on the Lancelot on the top lane, although he knows that he's already at level 8. But of course, with the help of the turret, the carry is going to survive longer. And look at the carry now. He is actually level 7 plus. Looks like he's going to get another objective here, but Aldo targeting Lembot at the moment in the top lane. Is he going to die?
Is he going to die? There's the punch!
Oh my goodness!
From long distance, L takes him down.
From long distance.
Yeah.
From a distance.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Objectives after objectives. You can see 4-4. That is the score right now. Plus ONH now on the lead in the gold.
Oh, they found L. They knock him up and they control him. Do they have the damage? Here comes that guy for the save. It will be enough though. It will be able to take on that show. Was a 1-for-1 trade-off. Now they have dove far too deep. Lusty able to run away for a little while, but that is gonna be Fuzaken down and CKTD. I mean, Lusty being chased down by the Akai. The jump in 1000 pounder to slow him down. In comes Carbonara to fend off the Akai. And ArkAngel Onage, they might have taken out the Aldo, but they gave 2 just for it.
Oh my goodness. Now ArkAngel Wicked Minds gathering up in the top lane and they try to take away the tier 2 turret of Team Onage. Lunox, you have to be very careful there or get pulled by the Kaya. Fortunately though, you're quite mobile, but the Cho.
From the Cho, Lusty is gonna jump in. Does he have the ultimate? Doesn't use it just yet. Fuzaken, in comes the ultimate from Lolita. Lands onto Panda. Panda goes down. Mega kill for Carbonara. And that is gonna be it for
thanks to the backup of that Cho though. Now Onage really has to clear up the creep wave on the top lane so that they can push one more turret right over there. There's a few health of that HP on the tier 1 turret on the top lane of ArkAngel Wicked Minds, and of course getting that will convert onto another objective which will boost up their gold lead at the moment. Look at how even the fight is at the moment. The 6-6 plus there's just a few gold lead inside of Onage at the moment.
We thought that it was ArkAngel Wicked Minds that are getting the lead because they are taking the turtle constantly. 2 already for themselves, but it seems to be that ArkAngel Onage with just a little bit of more macro play, they are getting the gold lead. Now the jump in onto Lembot. Lembot is very low. He's being chased down by L. There's the jump in, and of course the pushback. Can they get the kill? So far they will be able to get the kill, but L might be punished because of this. Fuzaken and CKTD will take him out. That is a 1-for-1 trade-off.
They're basically just exchanging kills and objectives, and on top lane though we can see Carbonara on the Lunox wanting to get actually can just dive that in. It's just a one-hit turret at the moment. Okay, let's see here.
Take it out. JP is zooming around.
But of course the Lolita is right over there hiding in the bushes, making sure that he'll be able to back up in case they dive in onto that Lunox.
Panda sees the 2 members, fends them off. That is already a complete retreat from Onage. I mean, onto the mid.
They're currently not in the Lord area at the moment. Basically, I think they're just face checking all of the lanes at the moment, and the carry in the bottom lane probably getting more farm. He's currently level 10. Needs to catch up on the level 11 JP on the Lancelot so that at the late game, really, still marksman can be really deadly, especially if they get free hits.
This is very scary because this could be a 4 versus 3. But the ultimate from the Lolita connects onto onto 3. Pushing the backlines as well. Now it's gonna be a kill on the Aldo immediately from ArkAngel Onage, but Lusty will be the trade-off to make that a kill onto the Kaya as well. Lolita will be taken out from Onage. Panda is very low. Fuzaken is gonna be sniped by the Panda. Jump in, but of course Carbonara, it is his time as well as Lembot. Like you mentioned, it will just take a little bit of time, but they will be online for sure.
Yeah, and you can see the goal difference now is on the side of Team ArkAngel Onage. Plus, of course, right after the fight, they have to pick up. They're working on getting the Lord at the moment, but of course, the Kagura looks like she's watching over the bushes. And here's gonna get the last hit, though. We know that there's a retribution on the side. I think.
Yeah, it does have the retribution, and it's gonna be taken by the Grab. Might be able to take it as well. 1-for-1 trade-off, but that is where they win for Wicked Minds as they snatch the Lord under the noses of Onage.
My question, is that worth it?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? You can see the gold lead still on the side of ArkAngel Onage. They got to kill the Kagura. I think it's both ways. ArkAngel Wicked Minds took away the Lord. That is going to help them in pushing lanes. Plus, their creeps will grow stronger. Unfortunately, though, it's kind of a trade as well. They took away the life of the Kagura, giving them still a boost in terms of gold. So I think it's still a 1-for-1 trade.
I think for Wicked Minds, what they got from that trade-off was time. They got more time now. They can farm them because of they have that Lord advantage, but CKTD actually isolated from the rest of his team. Why were you alone that time? Now he's being picked up.
The ultimate of the Aldo wasn't even needed on that part. They could definitely take away 3 versus 1 that Alice, and now in the middle lane, rotating the members of ArkAngel, Wicked Minds.
Another pick off. Lusty, you might be tanky, you might be a tank, but of course, against 4, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, there we go. Looks like
they're actually diving. This Jay is gonna be low. He's gonna be taken out. That is quite a mispositioning from the side of Wicked Minds.
I think this is the benefit on taking away that Lord away from the members of ArkAngel ONH. Thanks to that Kagura for the last hit, giving them, you know, time to actually catch up. They were able to take away, I think, 2 or objectives right after that Lord steal. So that definitely paid off, although the Kagura died. So that was a winning. I mean, that was the start of the winning moment. But then again, it's just 13-13. We can tell here that both of the teams have the capability on winning team fights. It's just a matter on, you know, trying to find the right position, just making sure that they're gonna dive in correctly.
Now Rio found by Lusty. Cho jumps in actually here. It's pretty close. No one committing on any takedown whatsoever. CKTD burns through a dash. ArkAngel Wicked Minds clearly getting the lead in the last few minutes, because again, like I mentioned, they are able to take many objectives while that happened. Also, very important pickoffs like the kill onto CKTD and as well as Lusty. So I think that overall, ArkAngel Wicked Minds have already evened this game up, if not actually winning it right now. Okay, now they will try to use the ultimate on Lolita, clips down the Akai, but Akai is very tanky, activates the ultimate, it's being forced out, they isolated Fuzaken, and because of that, Fuzaken falls. My goodness, that was quite an overextension right there.
Aldo targeting Lembot at the moment.
Nice dash away from Lembot. Here comes Jay, trying to find an opening, but will not find it.
You know, at this late game time, the Aldo could even, you know, probably 2 or 3 hit that Lembot. That's why the Lembot actually forced to back away right off when he saw that, you know, the Aldo targeting him. But let's see if I
there's the pull. They shut down Carbonara. They are able to take the Lolita as well. CKTD is quite in trouble, but he is able to flicker away. Fortunately for himself, but already that's 2 down on the side of ONH. ArkAngel Wicked Minds with 3,000 gold lead already.
Yeah, we can see a gap now. Finally, it's 13-16 in favor of ArkAngel Wicked Minds. But we're not saying that ONH doesn't have a chance anymore. They still got this carry plus the Carbonara on the Ludok, so they still definitely have a chance. Probably they have to take the risk on taking away the second Lord of the game, but you can see Wicked Minds full force at the moment. This is Lord, no chance to steal it.
Wicked Minds scoring the kill. Fuzaken is now very low. Panda gets away with the ultimate, but they are being controlled right now. The knock-up onto 2. It comes the Lolita, the whiff onto the ultimate. That's really bad for ONH, but they're still getting the kills. Onto the Kaya, onto the Aldo as well. My goodness, Lembot is just a crazy man. Stealing so much damage against Wicked Minds. 3 down on this side.
This is the advantage when you have a marksman on your line-up. Look at how they're burning the life of the second Lord of the game. It's almost nothing. It's just a squishy target for them.
Yeah, but it's already time. It's already the late game for sure, where the scalability of CKTD and Lembot is not something that you can take for granted. They are really strong right now. They can burst people down. And it's going to be tricky. Yeah,
especially the carry. We know that this is a marksman.
That's right.
Wherein, you know, the more HP you have, the more damage it can deal out against you. So, you know, the tanky Panda on the Akai, plus L on Aldo, and the J as well on Kaya. You know, they could pretty much, you know, disappear in a few
very quickly.
Seconds, very quickly indeed.
Yeah. It looks like they're very squishy because of how strong Lembot is right now. That is something that ArkAngel Wicked Minds should be careful about. Again, they are on the lead. Yes, they are getting the control of the map and getting the Lord takes for twice in a row.
We can see here though Aldo plus Lancelot having that immortality at the moment in their gear lineup. So in case they die, you know, they can go back and go alive. Probably, you know, just in case they get targeted by that carry.
It's very tricky right now for both these teams. This is a very close matchup between the two teams of ArkAngel. We knew that it's gonna be close, but we didn't expect that. Is it this close between?
It's still close and it's still catching up. It's just two difference in terms of kills plus few, as well as in the gold lead. It's 2k gold lead, just few lead on side
not
of.
much. Yeah.
It's not much indeed. We can see here at the moment they're just basically roaming around in the map face, checking where the members are. Aldo won't be using his ultimate this early on. It might go into waste. We'll wait for a cooldown in case he pops that ultimate out. But you see here Lembo.
Okay.
You have to be very careful in your positioning
Yeah.
as well. Quite squishy.
I mean, Lemon is very strong, but it's also very squishy. The pullback onto Carbonara, the Tornos as well. Can they burst him down? I think they will. The immortality, I think that was popped as well. The Lolita will whip his ultimate once more, but it's fine. He's again onto the backline. Sao Ele has been isolated, but he's gonna be able to run away. Carbonara being chased down, but he survives. Might be able to take out those Lancelot. Indeed, he will. That is gonna be a killing spree from Carbonara. Now the 2-man knockup. Panda jumps in forward to stun Moose again, but that is quite a mistake. Panda taken out. Akai was down. Now the turret in trouble. This could be our Onage winning this fight.
The Lembot's just free hitting every members of the ArkAngel Wicked Minds team. And I'm wondering why the Wicked Minds actually aren't focus firing on the carry.
That's right. Now CKTD regens everything. L is going to be taken out for the first time. Immortality is going to be popped, but he's knocked out. And there's a 3-man connection from the ultimate of the Lolita. My goodness, Onage, they're on the roll. Now Rio is the only one to survive. For Wicked Minds, he's being chased down. But for ArkAngel Onage, if they want to win this cleanly, they don't have to dive anymore. Rio taken out. Lancelot respawns, but to no avail as 2 members can't defend against 5. 2-0 for ArkAngel Onage.
Congratulations, Team ArkAngel Onage. But then again, they're just, you know, in both of the same organization.
Same organization.
Right now, ArkAngel Onage garnered +3 points for their team, giving them a total of 5 points. They are actually now, in terms of ranking of all teams, they are now on the 2nd spot.
2nd spot.
Yep.
Just alongside Cignal Ultra, but talk about that later. Let's talk about the game first. Who do you think is the big MVP here? So I think it's gonna be either between Lembot or Carbonara, but I would say Lembot salvaged this game because of his, I mean, overall macro strategy. He farmed really well. His positioning was great, and was able to scale up because of the items that he got.